Hello, welcome to Meditation for Misfits. Today I'll be guiding our loving kindness meditation, and we're going to start a little bit different today. I have done one like this, maybe a couple like this before, where we're going to start with loving kindness for ourselves. So extending compassion toward ourselves first can help us extend that compassion more fully, more genuinely toward others in our lives. So we want to extend that compassion toward ourselves, but we also want to acknowledge as we're extending that compassion, we're not loving ourselves for all the good that we are, for everything great that we've done. We're not extending compassion toward ourselves because we're such a great person, but we're extending compassion toward ourselves for our whole human experience. We all might carry, depending on how old you are, what experiences that you've had in life, we all carry some weight, some hurt, some pain, some baggage from past experiences. We might carry pain from others. We might carry pain that we have caused to ourselves. So extending that self-compassion, extending compassion, love toward ourselves helps us both accept where we're at in the moment. Maybe there's something that we are struggling with letting go of in our lives. And so we're sending love to ourselves as a way to reduce, limit, and eventually let go of any shame attached to any attachments or any shadow, ugliness, darkness that might exist within ourselves. We also want to acknowledge our goodness. We want to acknowledge the love that we do show, the generosity that we give. We want to acknowledge all parts, our whole being, as we extend that compassion. So, with that, wherever you're joining from and whenever you're joining, here, finding a comfortable place to be in your body, seated or lying down. Relaxing as much as you can through your shoulders, through your face. Bring in as many pieces of support that you need, maybe a cushion beneath your seat, maybe a blanket over your body. Whatever you need to find comfort, rest, and peace in this moment, feel free to bring those external resources in. And as you settle in, bringing gentle awareness to your breathing, finding a full breath in And a full breath out. Observe where your physical, mental, and emotional space is in this moment. Notice any weight that you're carrying mentally, emotionally. Observe any lightness. And then here, either actually standing in front of a mirror or sitting in front of a mirror, or closing your eyes or softly focusing forward, bringing to mind an image of yourself standing in front of a mirror, observing your eyes, your face, your body, your posture. And in that space, real or imagined, as you look into the mirror, looking at yourself, seeing yourself fully, wholly, and as honestly as you can. All of the good that you've brought into this world, to others, to your environment and sphere of influence. And also gently, without attaching shame, to observing any harm that you've brought into this world, to others, into any past sphere of influence or perhaps present sphere of influence. Our human experience is not always an easy one, but there does exist within each one of us that deep place of peace, of love, of joy, that when we tune into it, we're better able to express it. And so looking in on yourself, your whole human experience, and extending to yourself these words: may I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. May I feel loved. May I be love. Observe here for a moment any judgment toward yourself that does arrive. As we learn, as we grow, as we shift perspective, as we open to new experiences, as we experience joy and hope and love and pain and anger and frustration, all of these experiences culminate into how we move in our world. And some days we may move more peacefully than others. But here, as you stand in front of this mirror, knowing your whole self, accepting your whole self, and extending to yourself these words: may I be peaceful. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I feel loved. May I be love. And then here, gently letting go of that image or setting that mirror aside. Together we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, letting go. This time of year may be so different for each one of us. For some of us, it may be a time of joy, of happiness, of love and peace, family, friends. For some of us, it may be a time of great pain, sadness, perhaps even loneliness. Whatever your experience in this moment, bring to mind someone in your life who you know loves you, supports you, and someone who you love and support. Someone who's easy to love, who perhaps has shared with you an encouraging word, who's been a source of light, of learning. And here I encourage you to consider someone that not only has been supportive in encouraging words, but someone who has also helped you to grow, to shift, to change, to be who you are or are becoming. Maybe has challenged you, but in a loving and kind way, a way that you can accept. And as you bring this person to mind, again, tuning into your shared humanity and knowing that within them exists that deep place of peace, of love, of joy, even if they don't always see it. It is there. You see it. And extending to this person these words: may you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. Perhaps a memory comes to mind. Maybe you remember a hug. Maybe they offered a shoulder to cry on. Maybe a moment of humor, laughter, and joy. And again, keeping this person fully in your mind and gently saying to them, May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. And then here, gently letting go the image of this person. Together we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, letting go. And then bringing to mind someone for whom you have neutral feelings. This may be someone you passed by walking, someone you don't know well, have no feelings, negative or positive toward. Perhaps a suggested friend or connection on a social media feed. Perhaps someone you passed by walking in a store, or cashier, mail carrier. Maybe someone on site, on a construction site as you're driving by. You might not recall the person's features well, but maybe you caught an eye or noticed something about them that kept them in your mind. And here, again, knowing that deep within this person exists that place of love, of peace, of joy. And connecting with them on that shared humanity. Extending to them these words. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. And again, keeping this person in mind. Acknowledging that when we don't know someone well, it can be somewhat easy to extend kindness. Perhaps sometimes easier to extend kindness to a stranger than to someone we know. And so again, connecting with this person for whom you have neutral feelings, connecting with them on your shared humanity, and extending to them these words. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. And then gently letting go the image of this person. Together, we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let go. Here, bringing to mind the image of someone who you find difficult to love or perhaps even to like. Maybe this is someone who has been unkind. Maybe this is someone who just has a trait about them that is slightly annoying to you. Whoever this person is, whatever their behaviors that cause you to that cause you to feel negatively toward them, to not like them, to not love them. Still knowing that within them exists that place of peace, of love, of joy. Acknowledging boundaries that must be set. And acknowledging your shared humanity. That even if you don't see it, even if they don't see it, there is that deep place of peace, of love, of joy within them. And here, keeping this person in mind and extending to them these words. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. Here, acknowledging that as we extend these words to the difficult person in our life, we set no expectation, but truly we do this for ourselves, to learn how to draw up in us that deep well of compassion for all. And so as you keep this person in mind, acknowledging again that deep place of love that exists even if it is not expressed. Acknowledging your shared humanity, again, even if it is not expressed. And gently extending to them these words. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you feel loved. May you be love. And then gently letting that person go. And together we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let go. If there's any movement that you need to find in your body, sometimes keeping that difficult person in mind can be heavy. And then here, acknowledging your connection, our connection to all life, to the universe around us, to all time, past, present, future. And as we acknowledge our connection to the earth, to the sky, to the water, to the animals, insects, and plants, and to our fellow humans, we extend these words. May we be happy. May we be peaceful. May we be free from suffering. May we feel loved. May we be love. Here, bringing left hand over heart, right hand over left as your body allows, feeling your heartbeat. Perhaps acknowledging any emotions or thoughts that arrive. Breathing through any overwhelm. Feeling grounded, safe, supported. And again, attaching no expectation to the words that we extend, except to practice our compassion for self, for others, and for all. And so again, we say and extend these words to all. May we be happy. May we be peaceful. May we be free from suffering. May we feel loved. May we be love. And here, relaxing your arms. Together we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, letting go. And bringing palms together. Thumbs to the center of your chest again, feeling your heartbeat. Wisdom, clarity, peace, and love guide you through the rest of your day and throughout your week. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I do have these daily meditation practices as well as recently introduced daily mindful movement practices, pause, practice, play. So we have pause, practice, play, and meditation for Misfits as a way to both strengthen energize, and relax our body, mind, emotional space, and spirit. So with that, if you are comfortable to share in the comments your experience of today's practice, I'm always happy to hear what that experience is. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable I encourage you to journal. Journal for yourself, for your own self-reflection, self-awareness. As always, thank you for joining me wherever you're joining from and whenever you're joining. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, or YouTube. And I do have a couple of goals for Twitch. I have a goal of 25 followers by the end of December, 150 subscribers on YouTube by the end of December. So feel free to share this out with whomever you feel would benefit from these practices. And if you're benefiting from these practices, do feel free to donate right now. I just have a donation set up via Venmo, which is in the description below. So as you're led, as you're able and willing, your donations are greatly, greatly appreciated. And with that, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Take care of yourselves out there. Peace.